I've been talking to a lot of my friends and non-friends about a lot of issues that have been going on today. I want you to know that I'm a law enforcement officer of over 30 years. I'm also a black man, and I want you to know what I feel about Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter in 1700 when they brought us over here to do the work that they didn't want to do. Black Lives Matter when they changed our name and our heritage to what they want us to be. Black Lives Matter when they refuse to let us read or write because they know we read and write and we can think for ourselves. Black Lives Matter in 1960 when our leaders like Martin Luther King were trying to give us the right to sit at the counter to eat, to drink at the same water fountain, to go to the bathroom, to vote. Some of the things that we take advantage of today. They call them communism. They call them that they was against America when all we were trying to do is be Americans. Black Lives Matter in the 70s here in Miami where I live, Florida, where three of my friends was coming back from playing basketball. We wasn't doing anything wrong. We was going home. A white man car stopped. He jumped out and started shooting at us. We didn't know what the reason was, and we ran. Black Lives Matter in the 80s for me. When me and a friend of mine coming back from Savannah, Georgia, both of us law enforcement officers, they pulled us over, said we were speeding. But once they stopped us and asked for our IDs and stuff, they said they want to check our van to see if we had drugs. It was 6 white officers, had their guns out. I'm 6'2". At that time, I weighed 163 pounds. My friend was 6'4". Unfortunately, he's not with us no longer. And he was 220. Black Lives Matter in the 90s. When me and my brother got pulled over, and we tried to explain to them that we were law enforcement officers and we were carrying guns. And the officer at that time wasn't listening to us. Black Lives Matter in 2000 when I was in the small town where my father and them from. And I got stopped alone because I had Dade County on my tag. The only reason I was not detained and went to jail is because they knew my uncle. Black Lives Matter for me in so many ways. I don't think our children should be justified by who they are when we was more or less by them saying that we are valid. We're no valid than any other race. Yes, it's black on black crime. It's white on white crime. But it's one thing I can tell you. Now, one black American that I know started a war. Now, one black American that I know that came back felt good about it. My uncle, God bless his soul, he went to war in the late, I think, early Korean War. I'm not very sure on this, but I know the story he told me. He went over there and he fought for this country because he loved this country. He said, this is not black America, this is America. But yet, when he came back, he was treated worse than a dog. Now, you want to say why I say this? Because I hear people saying that Black lives matter, but everybody lives matter. That's not what people are saying. That's not what we are saying. You, the media, decide to change it. You, the people, decide to change it to what you want it to be. And what you want it to be is that when we decide to stand up for our rights, all of a sudden it's wrong. Black lives matter mean that our lives matter. Right now, if you're a homosexual, you're celebrated. We got Bruce Jenner. He's a man, but he's celebrated as a woman. But if I speak for myself as a black man, and right now I'm upset, if I speak for myself as a black man, it's wrong. If anybody stand up, we are committing suicide because now we are saying that we're riot. We are riot. But when any other group does it, it's not a riot. What it is there's people gathering together to protest. They blame the situation in Dallas on Black Lives Matter, just like they did in the 60s. They want to say they are a radical group. No, they're not. They just want everybody to know that we want to stand up for our right. Social media let things out more than it used to be. In the 80s, nobody would have seen it because it didn't see. Nobody knew about what happened to us as kids in the 70s. But now, since you got cameras and stuff, you can see it. Yes, I'm a law enforcement officer. And unfortunately, I hate all the violence. Not only on law enforcement officers, but all violence. So don't never come to me and say why y'all are like that. First of all, y'all taught us this. Anything we do, we are taught. Who said that Michael Kors watch is the best watch? Who said Lexus is the best car? I never said it. Who said Cadillac is a black man car? This is what I'm saying. So when you see people marching, you don't see just blacks. You see blacks. You see whites. You see everybody. Because everybody knows what's going on. When you say that why black folks are talking, because you decide that it only be two races, white and black. The Latins don't matter that much. We call them brown. The Chinese don't matter that much. We call them yellow. The Indians don't matter that much. We call them red. But when anything you see is black and white. What I do hate is why all the time it is a white person shooting and killing an unarmed black man, and he's an officer. You very seldom see that it is a black officer killing a white person. And you want to say they don't do crime? Yes, they do. It's that some of the people that I feel that carry these guns, when they probably was kids or anything else, they wasn't nothing or nobody. But now when they got a badge, they're stronger. When they got the bag, they feel like they somebody. But let me tell you something. I'm a black man, and I feel that I am somebody. The badge I wear don't make me nobody. It don't make me anything. It's just a job. So I wish that everybody, the media and everybody that's talking, look at the whole picture. Stop just looking at what you feel that it should be. I am depressed because now when I walk out the door, not only do I have a target on my back because I'm a law enforcement officer, I have a target on my back because I'm a black man. I'm going to tell you something that happened to me when I was about 12, 13 years old. My dad put me to the side, from his little town and teach me how to be a black kid towards a white man so I would live to see another day. Now you tell me what white person had to teach their kid that. No, I don't know how you feel to be a white. I don't know how you feel to be Hispanic or anything else. But I know how to feel to be black. Because I've been black longer than I've been a law enforcement officer. And I've been going through this all my life. So if you say I'm prejudiced, who made me prejudiced? If you say I'm mad, who made me mad? If you say I'm angry, who made me angry? So when my black kids wear a hoodie, they got to be hood rat, they got to be thugs. But when the white kid does it, it doesn't. I was in an all-white neighborhood, and they were playing Tupac loud in their car. Not too long ago. And this is like 4 o'clock in the morning. And you going to tell me he didn't get pulled over for loud noises? But my black son or daughter will get pulled over. Not only pulled over, ticketed and go on to jail. No, you make a society. ISIS and none of the other people is going to destroy America. We are going to destroy America if we don't decide that blacks and whites can live together. It's all right for a black man if he running a football or he playing basketball. Now he's somebody. Really? So I got to be a LeBron James to be somebody? Really? I have to be Barry Sanders before I'm somebody? Really? But I'm not. I'm Michael T.J. LaFleur. And to me, I am somebody. But first of all, I'm a father. I'm a brother. I am somebody's son. But I'm a black man. In America. Not white America, not black America, but in America.